Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this video, we'll be talking about the fact that what you should be doing next now that you have filled the preference list. So as we all know that the last date for filling the preference list was 12th of August, and I hope 12th of August and I hope everyone has filled their preference list wisely in the best possible manner. And so now what are we supposed to do? Let's talk about that. So post your preference list filling, there are two things that can happen. Okay, so the results of the first round will be declared on 16th of August, right? So on that day, two things can happen, and depending upon these two situations, you can make your further choices accordingly. So the first case that can happen is that you are allotted a college in the first round itself. Okay, and the second thing that can happen is that you are not allocated any college in the first round. So if this is the case, if this first one is the case, then what you should do? So you have two options now. So you can either freeze the allocation and you can opt out of further rounds. So you will not be a part of the further rounds, okay? Or you can opt for upgradation. So if you feel that the allocation that has been made to you is decent enough, it's high on the preference list, and you feel that okay, there is no need to upgrade, and I'm satisfied with the course and the college that I've received, then you can obviously go for freezing your option. But if you think that there is a possibility that you can get a better college in the next round. So if suppose you have 10 preferences and you've received a college at your ninth preference, okay, that was at your ninth preference, and you feel that in the further allocation uh, or higher up the order you have filled better colleges and better courses, so you can obviously go for upgrade. So if you feel that there is a better possibility available for you up in the preference list, then you should always go for upgrade. The problem here can be that if you filled a college up in the preference list which is not as good as your current allocation. So this can happen if the preference list is not filled properly. So if there's a college in the preference list which is above your current allocation but which is not as good as your current allocation, then this might be a problem, because in the next round there is a possibility that you are allotted that college and you will lose the current college. So you'll have to choose very wisely here, and I everything depends on the choices you have filled on the in the preference list. Okay, I hope you have done it properly. So these are the two options that will be available to you. If you are allocated a college, you can either go for freezing the college or you can go for an upgradation. So your current allocation will be locked and you will be further eligible for the further rounds. So if you're allotted a college in the next round, then your current allocation will be forfeited and you will get a new allocation depending on the college that were above in the preference list. Because once you get a college, say if you get an allocation that was at the ninth number of the preference list of the 10 preferences that you filled, then in the next case you will never be allotted the uh, preference that was below this allocation. So you'll always move ahead from here, not down. Okay, so that is the preference once gone is gone, no matter what the preference was. You cannot add it back in the further rounds. Okay, this is for the students who get allotted a college in the first round. Then there's the case where you are not allotted a college. So you can obviously, or you will obviously have to wait for the further rounds, because you don't have any options right now, because nothing has been allocated to you. So you'll have to wait. The one thing that you can do along with waiting is that you can reorder your preference list. Okay, so what happens is the courses in which you have a lower rank, suppose there are two courses in which in one course you have a rank which is 5000, and in one course which is a rank is say 1000. So if you have a course in which your rank is low, you can reorder the preference according to that situation. Because if you think that you might not be allotted a college in the further rounds also, so you can move this college up the order, or the course or the college with a lower rank up the order. Okay, so that is something you can do. Or so this is, I think, yeah, these are the two scenarios that are possible for you. And I just hope that you allotted the college of your choice and the course of the choice in the first allocation or any further allocation. So all the best with that. So see you soon in the next video.